Hey everyone, Michael Martin here from Yahoo Esports, and I'm joined by ComboFiend Peter Rosas from Capcom. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm great, for now, because we're about to check out some Guile action.
Oh yeah, your day's about to get better.
Oh man. All right, so why don't you just go ahead and jump right in and walk us through Guile.
Okay, cool. So, everybody knows Guile has two special moves that he's known for, right? So he has Sonic Boom and he has a Flash Kick, both of which look amazing in this game, might I add. But they're here, they're staples. We didn't really add any extra moves. I think that's the first question that people ask is, what's the next special move that you've given him? None, because Guile's actually been designed to be pretty strong with just those two special moves, right? But he does have something new, and that's his V skill, right? It's where he puts out like this rotary blade that just kind of spins, and it's there. That's actually pretty awesome because let's say you're in a projectile battle and somebody is for some odd reason winning it, and you need to just quickly throw out a projectile. You can throw out this Sonic Boom that just spins in place, right? But let's say you want a little extra juice in your Sonic Boom so that you can win that fireball battle. You can actually cancel the recovery, and now your Sonic Boom is bigger and stronger. And you can actually do that to the EX one as well, giving you extra hits. So it makes it a little bit stronger, but then you can also put it in front of you in case you want to get offensive. It can be a little tricky and leave a little trap there for them. You could fake them out. You could put it a little earlier and they won't hit, and then throw them or something. There's ways that you could really mess around with it. So that's pretty awesome.
So it functions, I guess, somewhat similar to Laura's projectile, in a sense, by being able to just kind of drop it in front of someone and maybe do some sort of mix-up off of that.
You could potentially use it that way, yeah, but it's a little bit different in that it's static. Yeah, it's just kind of waiting there.
Right.
And then it accentuates what he does. So, yeah. So he has those two special moves and the new V skill, and then his new V trigger, it allows him to throw an array of Sonic Booms. You get 4 with the first input, and then with the second input, you could get 2 more if you time it right.
Can those be staggered?
They can be, and depending on the strength that you use, the Sonic Booms move at a different speed. So you can actually sit there and mix it up. For all of you guys out there who might be a little older, there was a Rainbow Arcade, a Rainbow Edition in the arcades where Guile could throw like 10 million Sonic Booms. So this is kind of reminiscent of that. But it's actually, it's pretty awesome because you could use it for combos, you could use it to pressure the opponent, you could run behind them, allowing you to really sneak in. It's very multifunctional. And on top of that, you can actually use it behind his EXs to strengthen them, and you could deal some really good damage. So if you want to engage in a firefight from full screen, he's pretty scary.
A critical art?
Yeah, so it's critical art, Sonic Hurricane, right? So he throws out this Sonic Buzzsaw that just slices up the opponent. But what's really awesome, right? So let me show you guys from here so you can see it from out here. It's pretty big in size, right? But if you have the V trigger on, it's even bigger and does more hits, more damage. Yeah, so it covers up more space, really buffs it up. So if you actually, throw some Sonic Booms there, it leaves you with about 25% meter left, which allows you to kind of throw out this Sonic Hurricane if you want to go for some big damage. Yeah.
That's pretty incredible. So I know a lot of people are interested in the whole crouch walking thing.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure when people heard about that or they read it in the blog, they were like, oh my god, why would you give this character who you could never jump in on, right? Because the Flash Kick has haunted people since the 90s. They're like, no, why would you give him the ability to crouch walk? I mean, it's not all that fast. Right? It's just this little extra fun thing. Because the idea behind Guile in this game is that he's a moving tank. Right? He's a true projectile fighter, right? But a tank can move toward you. It just moves at you.
Can he move backwards also?
No.
Okay, so only forward.
Yeah, and then he just gets into position. Flash.
That is sick.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had that back in the day, boy.
I think there would be a lot less Street Fighter players.
That could be.
Or everybody would be a Guile expert. One of the two.
Yeah. Well, everyone may be a Guile expert going forward at this point. I feel like there seems to be a lot of interest in him since the reveal.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of people who want to play a zoning game.
Right.
And they want to keep away. And when they see Guile, they think, oh my god, finally here's my opportunity to play the way that I want to play, and he can definitely hold his ground. You know, he's in my eyes a definitive zoner, right? But then at the same time, if you wanted to get offensive and land some damage, he does have those tools as well, making him a pretty complete package.
Yeah. So I noticed we have the classic stage here, by the way, the Air Force Base stage.
Oh, yeah.
We have like the same people. Are they literally the same people from like 25 years ago just still populating this stage? Like, have these people just not gone anywhere?
No, you know.
Are these like their grandchildren at this point?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you look at the time frame between Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 5, it hasn't been that long. So
it's
yeah, you know, they're towards the end of their term of service.
Okay.
You know, but they stuck around. So yeah.
So some of these guys may have re-upped, but
yeah, exactly. You know, I think one of those guys right there became a colonel, and he used to be like, you know, first lieutenant. So you know, some people are moving up in the ranks.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else we should see that you haven't shown us yet?
Yeah, so Guile has some target combos. So I think that when people
they
think
are
of
target combos then?
Yeah, he does have
Okay.
target combos. So if you push crouching light kick, he can go into medium punch, heavy punch.
Right.
That's pretty interesting. He has target combo, you know, crouching medium kick, overhead punch, which he had in Street Fighter 4,
True, okay.
which gives him like a high-low game. He has another target combo, standing light kick, standing medium kick, which he can link into. So it's pretty interesting.
Right.
I didn't link it there, but cool. So yeah, I just have to make sure, you know, because there's gonna be some true hardcore fighting
beat
guys.
them up in the comments section.
They're gonna analyze the video to the frame, and they're gonna see, hey, they didn't say 3 hits. What is Peter talking about? So you know, I just want to make sure that you know we cross our T's and dot our I's over here. Yeah. So
what's his fastest normal?
His fastest normal is probably his crouch jab.
Okay.
Yeah, and his crouch short.
How many frames?
They're 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
4.
they're 4.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have any 3-frame attacks because it doesn't make any sense for a guy who's so strong at zoning, who has such great buttons to keep the opponent out, to have a 3-frame attack. Otherwise, he would just be unstoppable, right? Like he has this flash kick that goes pretty far, and it's invincible on the way up, right? And then, you know, he has a sonic boom with pretty good recovery, followed by some really good anti-air buttons. So, you know, he's kind of the defensive package. So for him to have a 3-framer after you knocked him down would just make him too strong. Right. So yeah.
Okay. I think a lot of people are really happy with, you know, what they've seen so far. I think a lot of people are excited to dig in and see what they can do with him. And yeah, he looks, like you said, he looks like a tank. And I'm also really curious to see how he gets played and how he factors into competition.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how he shakes up the general standings of the title. You know, right now, from what I've seen in tournaments and just online, all the characters win, right? And although some characters are there that are pretty predominantly zoning, such as Dowson and Fang, you know, players have been finding ways around them and figuring out how to beat them. So with Guile being new, I want to see what the initial reaction is versus the reaction over time.
Right.
It'd be pretty interesting. I think when Alex first dropped, everybody was like, oh no, Alex is insane. And then that kind of petered out. But I think Alex is insane. I think people just didn't figure out the right sequence of how to use him yet. Hopefully somebody shows up. Or maybe I'll just go to one of these events and show it off. You know?
You could very much do that. You can't win.
Oh no, it's just you know, because I think in this
you
game
won't be sitting at the Capcom Cup table, but
no, but every character, you know, in this game, in my eyes, has excellent potential. So yeah, and then Guile, I think with Guile, it's definitely more apparent, instantly, right? So,
all right, Peter. Well, thank you for showing us Guile and all of his great moves, and he looks exciting. This is Michael Martin, and you're watching Yahoo Esports.